All right, looks like we set, y'all. Welcome to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm your host, BP, aka the People's Champ. And I am not here alone, guys. I am here with the sports gurus. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves from my right to my left. Starting off with my man, Mr. West Tennessee. Introduce yourself.
What's going on? What's going on, man? What's going on to the public, everybody watching? I appreciate that. Mr. West 10. And we're going to try to keep y'all live and updated on what's going on, man.
No doubt about it, Mr. West 10. You got it, man. All right. We're going to introduce my man, Stat Philly. Introduce yourself. This is the best stat man in the game.
This is Stat Philly, the man behind the scenes. With no balls, there is no glory. Making sure we have all the facts and not fiction.
That's what I'm talking about, Sports Philly. All right, we're going to swing on over to the lady of the crew, Crystal Clear. Introduce yourself.
Hey, it's Crystal Clear coming from St. Louis. Going to make everything crystal clear for you.
Okay. And last but not least, we're going to introduce my man, the coach. Coach, introduce yourself to the people, man.
Hey, how everybody doing? As of right now, as you can see, I'm representing these Seahawks, so I'm the Seahawk of the night. So let's talk some sports tonight. Let's do it.
All right. Hey, man. Hey, just real quick, man. How's everybody doing today, man? How's everybody doing on this day, man?
Man,
I'm doing good.
I'm doing quite well. Blessed, man. Blessed.
Okay. Anything spectacular happening? Any of you guys today? How's everything going?
No, nothing too spectacular. It's been a spectacular day, especially, you know what I'm saying, since we're doing the show as well, you know. I always have fun interacting with the public and, you know, talking sports.
All right. Hey, if you are online right now, go and hit the thumbs up button for us, man. Let us know, man. Drop your name in here if you want to, man. Let us know that you're on here with us on No Balls, No Glory, guys. All right, Crystal, what's happening with you?
Nothing much. Just been waiting on the show, ready to talk some sports.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Coach, what about you, man?
And long day out there with the boys working out. And I did a workout when I got done. I'm drained right now, but you know, it is what it is. Been a long week. Started up June workouts with the basketball team, so we trying to get ready.
Okay. Coach. Hey, man, we got our man, the ghost, the sports ghost. He's not here. He said he's trying to log on and join us and everything, but he'll be in momentarily. The sports ghost will be here momentarily, man. Hey, guys, we're going to jump off into one of the things that's really been jumping, man, right now is Major League Baseball, man, and this foreign substance, man, that's on these pitchers' hands, man. Man, these foreign substance, man. Hey, I'm a coach. Man, what you think about that, Coach? I got to ask you, man.
Hey, well, as a former pitcher, a substance, I played the game the way the game's supposed to be played. I saw a comment by a player today said he don't want them to get rid of the substance because he don't want to get hit by a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. And so the substance that keeps the pitcher's hands dry, you know, so he don't want him to take it out, which I see his point, you know, but as far as a former pitcher go, I always played the game clean and the game should be clean. So that's how I feel about it.
Oh yeah, man, because you think about it, back in the day, they used pine tar, spit, Vaseline.
Whatever they can get a hold of.
Man, I don't know what to say.
But you know, back in the day, you know, other than Major League Baseball, hey, we only used 2 or 3 baseballs, so the ball was always scuffed up, you know.
Right, you can have all them balls and everything, man, that you gonna be hitting around and everything, man.
Yeah, you know, but I get it. You know, I get that point. But you know, if it's illegal, I like to stay within the realm of the game.
Right.
You know, but I mean, you can make that baseball do some crazy stuff with that mess on there, you know. So, but I get what the player's saying that 99 mile an hour fastball don't feel good getting hit. So at least their hands are dry. But that's what the rising bag's supposed to be. But hey.
Yeah, that rising bag is supposed to drop them hands and everything, man. And I'm just like, wow. But then you think about it, a lot of these pitchers do that because, I mean, it's a contract year. They looking to get the big money, man. And you think about it, man. A couple of years ago, Garrett Cole, he signed a 9-year, $324 million contract. So, and
That's a lot of money.
And I ain't saying Cole is using foreign substances, but I'm just saying a 9-year, $324 million contract with the Yankees, that's a lot of money. But we all know the Yankees got an open pocketbook anyway, and they don't mind spending at all. And this offseason, Trevor Bauer signed a 3-year, $102 million contract with the Dodgers, man. So the money, they throwing money out there at people and everything, and people are just jumping on it, man, especially these pitchers. So anything that's gonna give them an advantage, man, I think they're just jumping on it and everything, man. Is it right?
Yeah, I mean, these young players, man, I guess there's, you know, in the back of their mind, that ain't all they play for. But you know, when you get to that level, you expect, you know, to get that type, you expect that every year is going up, like, you know what I'm saying? So
right,
they getting paid more and more every year or so, and they know, them young guys gonna come for their money.
Yeah, they coming for the money.
Yeah, they trying to get contracts by any means necessary. But I'm with Coach. You got to stay within the rules of the game. They change things that they let slide for a reason. And it happens in every sport.
And like we was talking about, Mr. Moneyman, Garrett Cole, he was just in the news, in the press conference, and he couldn't even answer direct questions about the usage of the sticky substance, man. So that's a red flag to me, man. That is a red flag to me.
Well, it's been, you know, that stuff been going on for years. You know, I'm not here to talk about the past, so.
Right.
It's just social media ain't been there for years. That's the only difference.
Right. Social media have not been out there for all the years and everything, but hey.
Well, you know, you look at baseball. Baseball has always had problems. I remember Sammy Sosa hit a broken bat and all these little rubber balls come running out of his bat. You know, is what the people want. You know, and they feel like they got to do that. I don't see it. It's hard for me to even watch the game now because I think half these guys are still juiced up, you know, and I don't think we watching a product of human beings out here playing the ball the way it should be played, you know, but that's what they need to do. And if the commissioner wanted to stop that stuff, they would stop it, but they not. So, you know, in that home run era, you know, they knew McGuire and Sosa and all them guys was jacked up, but it was bringing people back into the stand. So,
right, and they know that was gonna get them back into it, man.
But now you're looking at a game where pitchers are dominating and 9, 10, 11 strikeouts a game. I mean, people don't even put the ball in play no more.
Right. Definitely, man. That is something that we got to keep our eye out on and keep a lookout for it, man, with these foreign substances in the game of baseball, man. We're gonna see how this panned out by the end of the summer, getting towards the end of the year when playoff time get here and everything. So hey man, just segueing into our next topic, Mr. Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers.
Woo, baby.
What? Oh my God, Crystal, what's the deal with Aaron Rodgers? He ain't at mini camp yet.
Aaron Rodgers said that he ain't playing with them. Like we was talking about on Monday, if they was trying to keep him going. They should have made a play for Julio or something. They should have did something to keep him there. I mean, at this point, what is he staying for? Y'all don't have anybody for him to really throw to. Y'all want him to just keep making magic out of nothing?
And one thing,
I know he,
MVP.
yeah, no, he won. Yeah, he putting up MVP numbers and out there doing, but this it doesn't make it. Just Green Bay always, it just puzzles me. It's like, how do you have that kind of talent for that long and you don't surround it? Like, you have one of the best quarterbacks to ever play, but you don't give him weapons to throw to.
Yeah.
Look at the quarterback for Kansas City. They just surrounded him. They said, look at Tannehill. They surrounded him. Like, what took so long for them to surround Aaron Rodgers with? They ain't going to get what he feel like they need. I think he just ain't agreed with a lot of decisions they made in the offseason. He just never agreed with it.
Hey, Coach, do you think the biggest slap in the face for Aaron Rodgers was when they signed Jordan Love in the first round last year?
Well, I saw a stat that during the same 6 years, him and Tom Brady, neither one of them, New England or Green Bay, drafted a receiver in the early part of the rounds. But yet Brady got 5 Super Bowls during that time and Aaron Rodgers won. I mean, you got to make I'm old school. You got to make do and make things work. You got to make it work. Aaron Rodgers, to me, has had talent around him. If not, he never would get to the playoffs. He never would get – where did they go? All the way up to NFC Championship game last year?
Yes, sir.
And it was a coaching decision, a call that cost them the game. They should have beat Tampa Bay. But it's a play caller. That had nothing to do with who he had around him. So, to me, I look at some of these guys out here are crying too much. I don't know what the heck. I don't even know what he wants, to tell you the truth.
A coach that can coach and somebody throw to?
Yeah, I just feel like, every year it's so many changes, and all these changes, all these players get moved around since Aaron Rodgers been in. A lot of those receivers, I feel like, would have loved to be, to play with Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? But they just hadn't made the move to get him. Like Julio, for one. Man, I feel like that was one of the best spots for Julio to go to, one of the best.
And think about what Tennessee gave up to get him. Like, you couldn't.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that was nothing really. See, like
you could have made and then, like you said, the coach saying the play calling. So you get a coach that don't coach to Aaron Rodgers' abilities. Like, come on now. Like, how are you gonna waste that weapon? You got to call the right plays. I mean, there are only a handful of quarterbacks that I would trust. Not even a handful, maybe like 3 that I would trust to run a 2-minute drill to win a game. Aaron Rodgers is at the top of that list.
We talking about
so when the game
man.
Right. And so when Aaron Rodgers, if the game's on the line, you give him the ball. You let him do what he got to do. You don't. That's not a quarterback you second guess.
And you know what? That was a question. Me personally, I think that was a questionable call last year. Aaron Rodgers wanted to go for it so bad, man. The call was so questionable and everything. So that's been one of the main things I think that really didn't sit well with him. That his quarterback didn't have the confidence. Well, that his coach didn't have the confidence in him to say, "Hey, let's go with this play. Let's get this play underway and everything." So that's one of the things, man. In my opinion, man.
But you had 2 quarterbacks in that game that you didn't want to leave the ball in their hands in the last drive of the game. And Aaron Rodgers knew that, and that's why he was ticked off about that, and you had to go for that in that situation, So just like same way as giving Brady some time on the clock. You know, some of these quarterbacks I had, you know, 45 seconds is enough for 3 timeouts to get down the field,
Right.
you know, to get what you need. So the coach, I think sometimes coaches just want to say, I run this kind of thing, knowing that you got a 2-time MVP quarterback there that's won a Super Bowl, that's been there. Heck, he's been in more pressure than the coach has.
Right.
So,
I think that's a problem too, is that when you put certain coaches don't need to be paired with certain players. Like when you got that caliber of player, you need a coach that got somewhat of a resume on him to be able to deal with that. You can't just go somebody who ain't been under the same kind of pressure and think he's gonna be able to handle that.
Right. And you got, like you say, you got Aaron Rodgers got 2 MVPs and 1 Super Bowl championship, but it's been a while since he got it. So the $1 million question is, will he play with Green Bay or not? Hey, give me your final answer. Will he play with Green Bay this year?
I don't think so. I think Denver a high candidate.
Okay. What about you, Chris McClure? Will he play? I
don't think he'll play.
Okay, you don't think he'll play. What about you, Coach? You think he'll play with Green Bay this year?
No, as long as he go to AFC, I'm cool with him.
Hey, Coach, what makes you think you want to see him over in the AFC with us?
Hey.
I just hate every year that they play the Seahawks. Seahawks always got to go to Green Bay. They scared to send him up north. So, but,
send him to the AFC, man. We'll rough him up. Send him to the AFC.
Hey, he's scared to go to the Pacific Northwest, man. Hey, man, we're gonna segue into our next one.
We'll swap.
Look at you. I know you'll take it.
We'll take it.
All right. Hey.
Oh yeah. I know they'll take him.
We'll take. They can have Big Ben.
Oh yeah, Ben got 1 foot in the grave and 1 on the banana peel. Hey, if you're joining us online, guys, drop in a comment, man. Drop us a comment in our chats and everything. Let us know, hey, what you think about Aaron Rodgers and everything. Hey, we got to segue into Deshawn Watson. Y'all saw what Deshaun Watson did? He came out publicly. He just put it, he put it all on the table, man. Deshaun came out publicly. He didn't hold no punches back.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I mean, if the organization don't believe in you, man, the stuff he going through, he just felt like, you know, nobody believed him, even if it's true or false. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it's true, but I mean, you know, I'm not out. The court's gonna deal with all that, but Denver is looking for a quarterback. They gonna either get him or Rodgers. For the season start. I'm telling you now.
Well, Kareem, his former teammate, has already lobbied for him. And I see Denver going after Deshaun Watson before Green Bay just because of the style of play in the NFL now.
Yeah.
You know, nothing against what Aaron Rodgers does, but you look at that, you know, the Mahomes that they had to deal with twice a year and that kind of offense. Can you imagine Deshaun Watson in that conference over there with the Raiders and the Raiders and Mahomes in there, you know? So I can see that. I can see that happening before they bring Aaron Rodgers in there. That's me personally.
Yeah, I mean,
I just hate that the young boy had to go through all of that, because before he requested the trade, you thought he lived a clean life. So as he mentioned a trade, where all these allegations come from?
Man, they came out the woodwork, Coach. Over 20 allegations, man, surfaced against them, and these are all civil allegations, no criminal, man.
But where was he at? Where was he at when they was happy and everything? They didn't come up 2 years ago. They didn't come up 3 years ago. All of a sudden, he requests a trade, and these women come out the woodwork. You know, where all this come from? Well, they did.
They trying to mess with them.
They trying to mess with them.
They trying to mess with his money, coach, because that affects your pay to the next wherever you go to. Because it's like if nobody, they gonna hit you with this. We take you for these allegations, so you got to take this. I'm like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and
And correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it in the NFL bargaining agreement? The NFL can suspend you for conduct that they feel like is not good for the NFL. Like, you don't have to be guilty of anything.
Right.
So they can suspend you just because it looked bad.
Yes.
Just because it looked bad. And
it makes them look bad.
And what about this though, man? You think
it makes him look bad.
Yeah. It make him look bad, but he got people lobbying for him. Kareem Jackson say, man, hey, he would love him to go play in Denver and everything. And you know what? The Texans, they canceled their mini camp, man. They like, hey, man. And they said it had nothing to do with Deshaun. But they canceled the whole mini camp.
Yeah, but there's been
they saw what they needed to in one day.
Oh my God.
There's been 2 or 3 other teams that's canceled their mini camps too, and so they saying that for one reason somebody got hurt, but they was like, hey, San Francisco, well, that wasn't the reason why we canceled our camp. So there have been it's been like 2, 3 other NFL teams that's canceled their mini camp after they got started. So man, I don't know if that had anything to do with what the Texans did, but they need to be in there as long as they can. They don't know who quarterback. Who's the backup quarterback in Texas anyway?
I don't know. That's a good
question. Anybody even know who's in there now?
That's a very good question.
Hey, Philly. Hey,
what's going on?
Who was the backup quarterback in Houston?
Oh, there you go, Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor.
He's an OG, triple OG from the Ravens, man. He was a backup for
But you think about it. Deshaun just signed a 4-year, $156 million extension. 110 of that is guaranteed. So, you don't want to mess that 110 up, man. I don't care who you are, man. $110 million, that's lovely. Hey, that's guaranteed. Hey, you can't mess that up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can't mess it up, man. And I think Tyrod can come in and at least hold him pat, because Tyrod ain't no bad quarterback. Tyrod ain't no bad quarterback.
He's not, but back that up, $110 million guaranteed. So he's not going to get that if he's not in camp. So is he going to walk away from that? You think he's going to sit out this year?
No.
If he don't get traded?
No,
because that's guaranteed money. He's not walking away from $110 million.
He'd be a fool to. You can't walk away from $110 million.
So who lobbying who here? Because they was the mandatory camp, so they couldn't fine him doing involuntary workouts.
Yeah, OTA.
Once the mandatory start, they can start fining him.
Yeah, they can start getting in them pockets, man.
So who lobbying who here? $110 million guarantee, you gonna walk away from that. If he can walk away from that, then he got more money than we think he got, so
exactly. Now if he's placed on the commissioner's exempt list, he'll still get paid though, won't he? If they place him on the commissioner's exempt list.
That I don't know, but a good question. The question is, would the NFL let him play with all these allegations?
That's the thing, man. And we all know Roger Goodell, man. Man, a lot of them guys do not particularly care for Goodell, man.
I'm waiting to see what he. Well, I'm waiting to see what he's gonna do to Alden Smith, because I got interest in that right now. So.
Alden Smith, okay. Man.
Well,
hey man,
when they made that point with Ray Rice, man, when he banned my boy, man, and then my Suggs was on the interview. Suggs said it openly. We don't like him. Hey, we never care for Roger Goodell.
Hey man, I still say this, man, and then we'll segue into the next one. Hey, he did not he did not. You look at Ray's situation. Ray Rice, what he did, him and his wife got into it. They called him on camera. He ended up marrying the lady and everything. Boom. But you turn around and you look at Greg Hardy, man. Greg Hardy choked his wife, man, held her underneath water.
Look at Big Ben. How many cases he got?
Hey, man, Greg Hardy held his wife underneath water, and Jerry Jones gave him a 4-year, $50-something million contract with 22 guaranteed, 24 guaranteed. That's crazy, man. This dude knows it. And look at the kicker for Kansas City.
That's the cow.
That's the Cowboys. Well, that's Jerry's world, huh?
Miss Crystal Clear, you ain't think good. Is that just me or what? Did y'all hear Crystal?
Man, Crystal looked like she running through a tunnel and shit, man. Crystal, all right? Crystal, you
I'm good.
Everything.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Crystal, that's that bandwidth, man. Hey, we gotta get you some more bandwidth, girl. Hey, we gotta get Crystal some more bandwidth. But one thing Philly did tell us though, man, the players that's on the exempt list do get paid. So come to practice and make Goodell. Hey, let Roger Goodell sit you out, man.
Hey, man, he has something to do with them lights going off too, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, that's it. That's it, man.
Yeah, he tried to cut the lights off on it, cuz we still took some.
Exactly, man. Hey, last week, this past week and last week, beginning of this week, man, they've been handing out NBA awards, man. NBA awards been handed out, man. 6th man of the year was Clarkson, Jordan Clarkson from the Jazz. Averaged around 18 points. 18 points a game, 4 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and only 26 minutes. Most improved. They gave it to your boy West Tennessee. They gave it to Julius Randle up in New York, man.
Randle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. From them fans, yeah.
Yes, sir.
They got him on
24 points.
Got it right.
Yeah. Julius Randle did. Hey, he had a breakout year, man. Thibodeau got the coach of the year, man. Man, I'm shaky about that one. I think Monty deserved it, man. That's my opinion, though. Tom Thibodeau for the Knicks.
Oh no,
yeah.
I think who you think should have got it?
Monty should have got it.
And Phoenix
Suns coach.
Yeah.
What you think, Mr. Weston? And the Joker got the MVP last night. He edged out Joel. Was it Joel Embiid he edged out?
I think Steph got the next. Steph.
Joel was 2. Joel Embiid. He was number 2. And Steph was 3. What you think?
Personally, I think if it wasn't going to Embiid, I think it should have went to Steph, because at the end of the day, I think Embiid's going to go further in the playoffs. And as we can see, the Joker's about to go home. So it wasn't like they was getting ready to give it to somebody that was going to be going into the NBA finals, that was finals bound. That wasn't getting ready to happen. And in my opinion, Steph was just the MVP. He was the MVP of the entire NBA season, because every highlight, every moment in the NBA season that needed to be highlighted, he made it worthwhile. All-Star night.
Yeah.
Sold out All-Star night. When every superstar was hurt from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, you got Harden missing games, KD, all of them injured and hurt. Steph put on a show the entire season. Right. He put on a show, especially the second half of the season. I mean, it's not as if you're going to be giving it to a guy who you're waiting to the end of the playoffs and giving it to who had the best season, regular and playoffs combined.
Yeah.
And he got his, and they changed the format to the play-in tournament. But let's be real, if we're going by the old tournament, Steph got a team that everybody thought was going to be a lottery team into the AC to the playoffs. And when he wasn't on the court, they were not a good team at all.
Yeah.
They were not, and if he had played those games that he missed, they would have probably been a 50-60. We might be still looking at Steph right now playing because that's how close everything was. So I don't.
What you think? Hey, Coach, what you think? Who you think should have got the MVP, man?
If Curry not on the floor, Golden State don't even get in the play-in game. You know, that's how I feel. But Jokic, he picked it up after Murray got hurt and went out for the year because I don't think he wins it if Murray doesn't get hurt. Okay. But he put up some good numbers, you know, and it's a lot of people kind of back and forth on that as far as they go. But me, my vote would have went to Steph Curry.
Yeah. But a lot of people forgetting the number 2 person. A lot of people forgetting about Joel Embiid, though. West Tennessee, man. What you think about Joel, man?
I think Joel, you know, he do his thing. He good. He you know, especially at his position. He's probably one of the best at his position at the moment. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he just ain't the best liked from far as fans. You know, I don't know. I mean, you don't hate him, but
yeah.
I mean, if I had to pick with him and Steph, I probably would go with Steph too. You know what I'm saying? Because Embiid, he's a good player, but he's not as exciting and good as Steph. Steph is good and exciting. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't think I'll mess with Joel too on that, on that strength alone, man. I couldn't mess with Joel.
I think that, and I just think that the only reason why they gave it to Embiid is because literally he didn't miss a game. Like Jokic. That, it just Jokic. Literally, he didn't miss a game. I mean, that doesn't make him the MVP of the league. He just didn't miss a game. And Steph didn't miss that many.
It looked like the votes weren't even close. I think it was a landslide.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
What do y'all think of Rudy Gobert? I've been seeing a lot of people complaining that he shouldn't have got Defensive Player of the Year, and then I've been seeing a lot on Facebook today people saying he might be a Hall of Famer, and they don't understand why. What do y'all think of?
Exactly. Man, look, I'm tripping out. LeBron ain't never got Defensive Player of the Year. Now, his early years, he was running down shots in big moments. That's the one thing I feel like he should have got that he never got all this time he been playing. 1 year, he ain't played defense 1 year. Yeah, can't nobody tell me he didn't deserve it 1 year. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
I ain't saying
I that one.
Yeah, I ain't touching that one.
I'm gonna tell you,
especially playing with Cleveland.
I'm not touching that one.
I ain't touching that one.
You know what?
He was blocking shots then.
I'm gonna tell
That's
you,
when he was more so on defense for real.
Hey man,
but I don't think Rudy Gobert gonna be no Hall of Famer because
I don't think Rudy Gobert is like a Hall of Famer as of yet. I think to probably solidify him going to the Hall, Coach, he got to get a championship in there, man. I mean, he put up good numbers and stuff from a defensive standpoint. He got to win one, man. At least he got to make it to the Western Conference. He at least got to make it to the finals or something, man.
I agree. But, you know, people are saying, well, Ben Wallace is in there, but Ben got one championship.
He got a championship.
He got a championship
you know what?
in Detroit.
The one thing about the Defensive Player of the Year that got me was that Draymond didn't even get one first place vote. And that's just puzzling to me because the Warriors were top 5 in defense the whole entire season. Record aside, they were top 5 in defense the whole entire season. And that don't happen without Draymond Green. That's the anchor of the defense. He was the one taking on the big assignments. Heck, in the play-in game, boy, he had AD looking like he was scared the whole game. That came from that came from Draymond. I mean, I'm not saying he should have necessarily won it, but for him not to get one first place vote,
well,
like this is
Draymond has he has, and I agree with you, Crystal, but Draymond, the media don't like Draymond because he's so open about himself.
They don't like him.
And that's the reason. And when people
And that's the
are
point.
outspoken like Draymond, and these are media votes, he's not gonna. That's probably gonna keep him out of a Hall of Fame too, because he's outspoken. He tells what's on his mind, and he don't care.
Yeah.
So,
And that's the part about all of this that when it comes to MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, and when they pick first teams, they literally cost Klay Thompson $30 million.
They did.
When he got his contract extension with the Warriors, they cost him $30 million.
When he didn't make the all NBA team,
He didn't make not one All NBA team. It's like, this is just, at some point, the media can't have this much say so.
Exactly.
I agree.
hey, and the Rookie of the Year, they haven't determined the Rookie of the Year, but you got like LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards and Tyrese Hillebrand from the Kings and stuff. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, I think I like LaMelo because he got his team to the playoffs, man. Put LeBron aside, man. LaMelo is probably the best out of all three Ball brothers. But something about Anthony Edwards had him an amazing season. He done dunked on some posters and stuff.
Well,
man.
if we go by that one dunk alone, Anthony Edwards is rookie.
Rookie of the Year.
The Toronto game.
LaMelo is exciting to watch.
White, thank you for joining on our Facebook page. If you switch on over to YouTube, you can participate in the conversation. Rob White, thank you for joining us, man. Like I
just
said,
want to know why that guy in Toronto decided to jump. I mean, had he not watched Ant all year long, like, what made you think that was a good moment to try to challenge?
Bob, I'm sorry, Bob.
He wanted to be in a poster. So
he must have.
They made him famous, though. He got made famous, though. But I gotta ask y'all this though, man. This is my thing. I'm still stuck on that Coach of the Year. Thibodeau, the Knicks. I know it's a real big persona about New York and the Knicks. They finally getting back to the playoffs after all these years, man. But do you think he deserved it over Monty, though, man?
I don't.
I don't. But New York is in a big media market. When Phoenix plays, the East Coast is asleep most. So people don't see Phoenix until now.
Right.
They New York is in the media every day. So that I think Monty should have got it, but hey, over the 2 years that he's done with that team, but again,
what y'all think about Nate McMillan?
Who?
Nate McMillan.
In Atlanta?
The coach of Atlanta, yeah, coach.
I don't think Nate got enough games underneath his belt to get the coach of the year. Now, if he would have started off the season with that team prior to the coach getting fired, then I think Nate would have had a legitimate chance of possibly winning that award. Because the Atlanta, Nate got them boys playing basketball down in Atlanta, man.
He do got them playing different, man. I noticed that.
He do. He got them playing completely different, man.
I think that's something we gotta watch. My name Millen. I like what he doing down there. I ain't really been caring for Atlanta for a long time.
Yeah.
As far as basketball.
What you got, Stat Philly?
What you got, Philly? Give us that stat, man.
Nate Millen is definitely an excellent coach. A lot of people believe he was fired prematurely from Indiana. And you saw that Indiana recently fired their coach that they just hired last year. So definitely, a mistake made there. But, in Tom Thibodeau's case, excellent coach. The leagues, and I'm talking about NBA, NFL, MLB, all of them, they love it when the teams in LA and the teams in New York are doing well. So if you coach a team to a success, in New York, that's a little bit better, if you're in Oklahoma City or in St. Louis or anything like that. And they love having teams in those markets as well, too. So, you know, with us being from St. Louis, you know, we know about Kroenke kind of, you know, backdooring the Rams out of here. So, but we're not going to stay on that too long. But they love it when those cities are doing good, and that's why Thibodeau got it. But if it was my choice, definitely believe Monte Williams should have got it.
Man,
Yeah.
Man, it's like you say, Philly. It's a financial thing, man. And we know New York and LA are two biggest sports markets in the country. New York and LA.
Right.
So you know, hey, it's a big market out there and everything. So that is crazy, man. That is crazy. So congratulations to all the individuals that won their awards and everything. Also, if you're live on our YouTube channel, man, drop us a comment. We were just finishing up the NBA awards. Now we're going to jump off into the NBA playoff recap. Just chime in, man. We just appreciate you coming in, man. We just talking sports, man. No balls, no glory, man. NBA playoffs. Oh, man. Giannis is playing right now. But last night, Phoenix looked good last night, man.
Man,
I need to publicly apologize to Phoenix and Utah. I mean, I didn't think that they were as good as they were. I am wrong. And last night made me mad about that Lakers Chris Paul trade all over again. I'm still a little salty about that. I got into my whole feelings about it because I'm okay. Because Chris Paul could have been doing that in LA. We could have had another championship with Kobe and just okay. Back to but
hey, when we get to them Lakers, boy, hey, Chris really getting them feelings about them Lakers, man. I'm with it though, but I'm telling you though, man. Hey, Booker has been, man, lights out, man.
Man, woo!
Booker has been lights out. He averaging around 25 and a half a game, man.
Man, what you saying?
I mean, you know, Jokic, he do his thing, 26 and 10. And Jokic basically doing point guard stuff. Man, he got 8 assists, man. Almost 8.5 assists, man. That's crazy, man.
What's happening with them is what I thought was going to happen eventually. At some point, Jamal Murray not being there was going to be a problem. And it was going to be a problem once they started to have to face a guard that could score. Once they actually was facing an offense where they was going to need them points, Joker can't do it by himself. They can gun out there with Booker. It's going to be a good line at the end of the game. But when you got Chris Paul out there being able to do what he can do, I mean, he's had what 20? Is it 26? He's being the floor general. It kind of.
Hey, Chris
Paul playing the way he's playing right now, and James Harden.
You breaking up some, Crystal.
You breaking up, Crystal.
You spitting that hot fire, but you breaking up in the process.
Mm-hmm.
Now you just looking like you posing for a picture and stuff like a centerfold pose. Hey man,
Can you hear me now?
We hear you now. You probably got to stand on one leg and get towards the window and stuff. We probably get a better reception. Go ahead. There you go.
Okay. And look real foolish right now.
Yeah, they do, man.
Because if you'd have let Chris Paul run the show, if you'd have let him run the show like he's supposed to run the show, you would have actually maybe been able to accomplish something in Houston. Because he had the shooters. Just let him accomplish what he needed to do. But
give it to him. We can't forget about the Nets and Giannis, man. KD being KD averaging 30 a game. And what about Coach, what about the resurrection of Blake Griffin, man?
Man, Blake Griffin didn't want to play in Detroit, period.
He owed him money.
And Blake Griffin is just playing the way he played before he went to Detroit. He didn't want to be there, you know, but he's playing now. I mean, he's out here knocking down threes and playing defense. But you know, right now it's hard for me. I watch a couple of these games. You know, I just don't like these super teams. So you know, it's just that's just my opinion. But you know, Blake doing Blake. You know, I like Blake. I liked him when he was at Oklahoma. You know, and he didn't want to play in Detroit. He didn't want to play. He's showing the people that he didn't want to play, and he basically laid down in Detroit. You know, to go that long as he did without dunking, the way he came out dunking where he was, he didn't want to play.
Man, when he went baseline the other night, man, and dunked on Giannis, man, I'm like, dude, man, he still got juice in the tank, man.
Yep.
He still got juice in the tank, man. Now, the Sixers and the Hawks, man, 1-1, man. Indeed, and Trae Young, man. I think this series is gonna probably, go 7 games, man.
It's gonna go as long as Embiid can hold up.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna go.
Because MD is playing on a partially torn MCL too, man.
Right. I mean, it's gonna go as long as he can hold up. That basically that's the way I look at it. As long as he can go.
That's what it is.
Hey, when is Ben Simmons gonna wake up, man? When is he gonna break out, man? When is Ben Simmons gonna break out?
You wonder what we all been wanting. You need to get a shot for one. I mean, that would help open up a whole lot of other things for him. I don't know.
Right.
Exactly. When he get a jumper, that's what he needs. I mean, that's what he needs. That's the magic. That's the secret recipe to his sauce right there. He ain't trying to put it in there though.
But Joel Embiid been averaging 40 points a game and 13 rebounds and 2 assists in game 2. That's what he hit in game 2. 40, 13, and 2. So I mean, hey, he doing a little something right, man. Hey, we're gonna jump off into I gotta ask you guys this, man. Since we're on the basketball topic and everything.
Hold on.
What's up, Coach?
We missed out on the Jazz and the Clippers up here.
Oh, I'm sorry. We sure did, Coach. Didn't we?
Yeah.
You know, Donovan went for 45 in the first game.
Yeah.
And you know, they got 4 guys on that team that scored 17 points a game, but Donovan took over in the second half. You know, I like Kawhi Leonard. I've been a Kawhi Leonard since he's been in the NBA, and he's not that guy that likes the limelight. You know, and he gives up that rock and everything. And my thing is PG-13. This guy.
Pandemic P.
Pandemic P. What you call a pandemic P?
This guy. If you remember Game 6 against Dallas, he gave the ball up at the end of the game.
Right.
Although Man should have made a shot, he gave the ball. He gave the ball up the other night. He scored 20 points, but at some point, you know, I didn't like him when he was with Indiana. He never shows up in the playoffs, you know, and he's the one that has to step up. You know, Kawhi gets folks into the game. And when he needs to take over, he takes over. You know, but my thing is that Paul George has got to play.
Mean 2 totally different.
Yeah. He got to step
up. Playoff P is not playoff Rondo. It's
don't know what to say.
2 totally different things.
Yes, you got that right.
Playoff
the Kings.
2 totally different teams, man.
You know, they tried to put that on Doc Rivers last year. I still think Ty Lue has a problem not knowing how to play that team and the way to play that team. The other day he comes out busting out with, and I just told you all DeMarcus Cousins gonna all of a sudden show up in this round.
Yes.
But now you in the second round and you still trying to put together people, and you supposed to be gelling already. So now you bench Beverly, which I think was a good move in the first round because Beverly ain't hit a shot on when the last shot Beverly hit. You know, man, and because he benched Rondo. Rondo only played 20 minutes in the last 2 games, and but man stepped up, and the other guy, Luke, the left-hand guard, he started knocking down some shots. Kennard. You know, but you can't be out here running 9 and 10 man rotation now this deep into the season. That to me, you know, you just do.
No, you got your roster got your roster to be set.
Exactly.
So they took the cobwebs off DeMarcus Cousins. You know,
they did.
So
they really did. They took him out. Big Cuz is what they call him. Big Cuz and finally woke up a little bit. Big Cuz and finally woke up and everything.
And then you put Patrick Beverly out there. He out here shooting 50-footers and he ain't hit a shot. He didn't play in the Dallas series. Why not get in the mid range somewhere and maybe knock down some shots and get foul going to the line? You come out here pulling up where he pulling up. I mean, you can't give away possessions in the NBA playoffs.
No, you can't, man.
He pulling from Steph range.
Reggie Jackson, who was the other guy I was talking about.
Yeah, Reggie Jackson replaced him in the starting lineup. So you got Reggie Jackson starting, and then you got Rondo coming off the bench. Hey, Patrick Beverly is just there for more
defense,
more support of being a cheerleader, man.
Well, that's what he needed
for intimidation.
That's it.
But he can't intimidate.
Well, they can't go down. They can't go down 2-0 like they did against Dallas, because then the thing will be over with. Because
it'll be over quick.
Doncic didn't have any help in the 4 quarters of those games. What's his name? The guard for Utah. He got help. He got 3 other scores around him.
Yeah, you do.
So they gonna have to win the game tonight. It's a big game.
Yes, it is. It's a game tonight. Hey,
he got a coach on the sideline.
Hey, we
D Wade was out there coaching.
Right. Hey, we got a question from Scotty online. Scotty saying, switch to baseball real quick. What's up with the Cardinals?
They're not excited. They're not excited.
Man, you know what? The Cardinals started off so good, man. And next thing you know, they are 3 games behind the Cubs. Cubs in first place. Cardinals.
Milwaukee's in first place.
Oh, Milwaukee's there now?
Yep.
Oh,
Milwaukee's been high.
Yeah.
Cardinals in 3rd place.
Yeah, they 3 games out. The Cardinals are 3 games out. I don't know, man.
The Cardinals, though, to me, they talk about they got speed. Tyler O'Neill and Edmonds, you know, they don't steal bases, they don't hit and run. You know, they don't bunt runners over because they're not fundamentally sound. Right. If they're not hitting the ball out the park, then they got issues. You know, fundamentally, they are not sound. Their pitching, their starting pitching to me is suspect. They keep talking about what 60% of their starting rotation is hurt. They are suspect. And then what's the problem with these guys getting these arm injuries with the Cardinals? Are they evaluation of these arms, these injuries not right? Man, you know, Hicks, they keep talking about he's throwing 100 and some miles. They need to teach that kid how to pitch and stop throwing the ball.
Right.
You know, so that's how I feel about it.
Man, I totally agree with you, man. They 32-30 right now. And you think about it, a month ago, they was scorching. They one of the hottest teams in baseball, man. But I think it has a lot to do with their scouting, man. Their advanced scouting, man, and their scouting department, man. They are where I want to know these grades they giving these pitchers, man, because these pitchers they ain't grading out what they expected to be and everything, man, because they always stand injured, stand hurt, and everything. Now, Flaherty, I think Flaherty's on the shelf for probably like, ain't he on the shelf for probably like a month, the 30 days.
Yeah, they call it 10-day now, but it's a little longer.
And they changed it from the DL to the what they call it? They changed from the DL to the what's that list they call it? They changed it from the DL though. I know that.
The IL, ain't it?
IL. Yes, it's the IL or something. Something. Injured list or something like that. They changed from the disabled list, man.
But and then when they get these guys, you said about their scouting. Rosarena, why is he over there with Tampa Bay tearing up the league up over there? And then you got Mosaic Line comes up last year and say, we made a mistake on this. You made a mistake. I mean, you traded in a way.
You made a mistake.
We made a mistake. He's tearing up the American League over there. We made a mistake, and so who's evaluating?
See,
that's what
what had happened was.
Yeah, what had happened was.
Who's evaluating their talent over there, man?
And you basically got rid of Wong.
Yes.
Because you wanted his money to bring in what's his name? Arenado, the third baseman. Arenado. Yeah. And you put all your money in him and Goldschmidt, and you get rid of your talent in the minor leagues. You got guys up here, Justin Robinson. To me, he needs some more seasoning up in the minor leagues.
Yes,
he is. You just throw fastball by. He started hitting the ball, and he got hurt. So to me, they just not exciting. But baseball, to me, you got some exciting teams out there. But people not running, people not hitting, running, people not bunting, people not playing fundamental baseball. It's either strikeout or home run, and everybody can go home and all that kind of stuff. That's the way the game is now. We got a doggone guy in LA. When he ain't pitching, he hit. He's one of the top
Ohtani. When he's not pitching, he is hitting. I'm telling you.
He's in the lineup. So you got to get some excitement on that team.
We got to. Hey, Scotty, thank you for your question, man. We really appreciate it. If you guys online got any questions, man, put them in our chat, man. We'd be more than happy to answer. Hey, man, I got to ask y'all this. I know I always talk about this when I go to the barber shops and everything. Who is on your Mount Rushmore of basketball? And if we know, as history tells us, Mount Rushmore is only 4 presidents, 4 people. 4 people is on Mount Rushmore. So, I want to start off with you, West Tennessee. You there, brother? Mount Rushmore basketball. You only give me 4, man. Don't give me no honorable mentions. I need 4 people on your Mount Rushmore basketball, sir.
4 people?
That's Mount Rushmore.
Whew. Oh.
And if you're online, man, drop it in our comments. Who is on your Mount Rushmore basketball, man? Okay, Wes, what's up, bro?
Okay, we definitely gotta have, I definitely gotta have Kareem on, man.
Okay, that's one.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
Oh, man, you up
just
there.
4 people? Oh,
hard. Is it that hard? How hard is it, guys?
It's hard. It's kind of hard to just 4 without
it's
leaving somebody out.
You're going to leave somebody out, but it's hard.
4
it's
people.
Hard. It's not hard.
It
It's
can't
that
be
one
all
you try to.
Lakers.
Wes, I'm gonna come back to you, man. You got it. You trying to put it together. Crystal clear. Who's on your Mount Rushmore
Okay.
basketball?
Okay, I'm gonna start off with the last person to make it. A lot of people probably wouldn't guess LeBron.
Okay.
I just got to give respect where respect is due.
Uh-huh.
Then I got Steph,
Uh-huh.
Kobe.
Uh-huh.
That's my Mount Rushmore.
That's your Mount Rushmore. Steph, Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron.
Yep.
Oh man. I gotta go to the legend. Coach, who is on your Mount Rushmore basketball, man?
Hey, well, you know I'm old school here. I'm going Jordan,
Uh-huh.
the Big O,
Uh-huh.
Will, and Elgin Baylor.
And Elgin Baylor. Okay. Okay. I like that. West Tennessee. Give it to us, man. And I got and I'm gonna ask Steph Philly too. Steph Philly, get ready, man, because we gonna put you on the spot too, brother. Mount Rushmore basketball. Who you got?
I had to go Kareem, Will, LeBron, and Jordan. Jordan and LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. All right, man. I'm gonna give it to you. Straight with no chaser. Oh, no, Steph Philly, give it to us. Who on your Mount Rushmore, Steph Philly?
On my Mount Rushmore, we got game changers only. So, of course, we got to have MJ on there. Change the game, just the winning aspect, and also the marketing of players. So, got to have him on there. LeBron, because I believe LeBron is the most complete player of all time. Not the greatest player, but the most complete player. Passing, defense, scoring, the whole nine. We have to I want to put Kareem on there. He's the all-time scorer, but I have to put Shaq on there. Shaq, they had to switch the defense up because of him. Remember, we got to put game changers on here. They changed the defense because of Shaquille O'Neal. So I know Kareem has more points, but the impact that Shaq made, you can't deny that. I mean, he was unstoppable, the most dominant ever. That's not up for debate. Okay. My last one, again, these aren't, if we were doing like my favorite top five, it would be a little bit different, but this is the Mount Rushmore. We can only put 4 people. My last one, I have to put Steph on there. I have to put Steph Curry on there because Steph Curry, just go to any basketball gym in the country.
Right.
Go to any basketball gym, watch the way they playing the game now. Okay. They are pulling up from the parking lot, shooting threes, warming up. This guy has changed the game. Okay. And, you know, even from the Reggie Millers, the Ray Allens, he is recognized as the greatest shooter of all time. So when you're getting that respect from your contemporaries, you can't really deny that. So again, not my favorite basketball players, but my Mount Rushmore, I have to roll.
Game changers.
Definitely.
Yeah. Game changers for sure.
I'm digging everybody Mount Rushmore for their own reasons. You know, I could dig that.
Definitely.
Right, man. I'm gonna have to get y'all my Mount Rushmore. Hey, I gotta start off with Mr. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, man. The greatest of all time, man. Gotta put him up there, man. And I'm not being partial because I'm a Laker, but I gotta put Irvin Magic Johnson up there, man. Gotta put Magic up there, man. He right there, he changed the point guard game itself, man. He is the reason why LeBron play point forward. He's the reason why they go to the big guards and stuff, man. Why the big guard is just, oh man, he changed the game, man. Showtime, hey, the most popular player in the NBA for at least a decade strong, man. Hey, Irvin Magic Johnson, man. You got to put him on the Mount Rushmore with Michael Jordan, man. The next person I put on there. What's up, Coach?
No, I was just on Magic. The reason why 6'8", 6'9" guys want to play guard.
He is the reason why 6'8" and 6'9" guys want to play guard. Hey, he took the point guard to the whole new level, man. Irvin Magic Johnson, man. My next one would be LeBron James. Like he has, like Philly said, man, he is one of the most complete players ever to lace up a pair of sneakers and put on that uniform, man. He complete, man. I mean, he can defend, he can score, he can rebound, he can assist. He do the intangibles, man. When you come off the court, you see him over there talking to players and stuff. He get them back and get their head back in the game and stuff, man. He's like a Bill Russell, a coach that's on the floor and everything, man. Got to give it to LeBron, man. Now, my fourth one, man. I love Kobe. I love Abdul-Jabbar, man. But my fourth one, man. My fourth one, and this is a tough one, man. I love Shaq. There's so many I could put in that fourth one, man. But I gotta put my man, the legend, Bill Russell, man. I gotta put Bill Russell as my fourth person on that Mount Rushmore of basketball, man. Bill Russell not only played, and he first black coach to win a championship, man. He did it from both aspects, man. Bill Russell is the reason why a lot of these African American guys are coaches in the NBA, man. So and he was a hell of a rebounder and scorer too, man. He led all them Celtics, man. Hey, 11-time champion, man. Hey, that's unheard of. Nobody would never catch Bill Russell, 11-time champion, man. Hey, those that's my Mount Rushmore, man. Bill Russell, man. You got to put him up there with LeBron, Jordan, and you got to put him up there with Michael, man. You got to put him up there with Michael, Magic, and LeBron, and that's it, man. That's my Mount Rushmore, man. Man, this has been a great show, man. I wish you guys would have jumped in and joined in. Put your Mount Rushmore up there. Hey, you still got time to put it in the comments, and we'll respond to it next time when we do our live show again on Monday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. No balls, no glory. We had a trivia. Go ahead, Coach.
I was going to say, everybody answer that trivia question?
No one answered the trivia question, Coach. Who is the logo on the New England Patriots? What symbol is the? I mean,
who face?
Who face is on the logo of the New England Patriots?
Who face is on the logo of the New England Patriots, man? If you're on here, let me know, and then I will send you a Cash App gift from the crew, the gurus at here at No Balls, No Glory. If you guys don't know it, man, we're gonna have to reveal it tonight, man. Who? Because I know it's keeping a lot of you guys in suspense. Who face is on the logo of the New England Patriots, man?
Hey, give them a hint. Give them a hint. We take it.
I can give them one hint.
What's the hint? What's the hint, West Philly? I mean, West 10?
The face that's on the Patriots logo would probably have been more suitable on the Titans logo. That's the only thing I'm gonna say.
Okay. If you're online, guess, tell us who it is. Who y'all think, man? Before we sign out for
giving you another one. Think Memphis.
Think what?
Think Memphis.
Think Memphis.
Yeah, too much, man.
Hey, man, y'all still can't guess that, man. Hey, man.
I mean, he might even have a hound dog with him. You never know.
Coach told him, man. Hey, he may have a dog with him, man. He may have a hound dog with him, man.
Coach, you right.
Hey. Hey, man, if I don't see it in the chat in the next 5 seconds, man, we're gonna go and tell y'all who it was, man.
Who it is. Man. I wish I had a picture we could put up there so they can.
I got one. What you made a picture of what?
Picture of that logo.
Of the logo.
I got a picture of the logo and the answer. You know I'm from it. You know that's where I'm from. So.
Oh yeah. What the picture of the logo at West 10?
Let me see if I can switch it.
Give us a picture of that logo, man.
Did I switch it? I thought I switched it. Okay.
Darlene say Tom Selleck. No, Darlene.
Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck. It's not that Tom Selleck, Darlene.
There you go.
That's
There
the
you
New
go.
England Patriot. Hey, West 10, show him the person that who pictures on that logo.
So who pitch it is?
Show him who pitch it is. We trying to help y'all out, man. This is one of the questions that just stomped y'all. Don't tell me it's gonna stomp y'all, man. Y'all see the logo? Y'all see? Look at it. There it is, right there. There it is. If you look at the New England Patriots logo, you will see Elvis Presley's face in the New England Patriots logo.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Ain't nothing. Coach gave it to you.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Oh no.
Hey man, Coach gave it to you, man. Y'all just didn't ran through the stop sign. Y'all didn't check it out, man. Y'all didn't even check it out, man. But hey, Elvis Presley, his picture is on the logo of the New England Patriots. So next time, man, we're gonna do another trivia, man. We're trying to give y'all some money, man, but y'all don't want it though, man. Y'all gotta check. Hey, y'all gotta check the sports facts, man. You should have Google. That's it, man. We are calling it a night tonight, man. We want to thank everybody that tuned in tonight. We will see you guys on Monday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, with another live edition of No Balls, No Glory. Hey, it's gonna be a lot of sports over the weekend, and we're gonna have a lot to talk about on Monday. So hey, you definitely want to tune in and be a part of it, man. Hey guys, let everybody know. Just tell them thank you, and we're gonna sign out, man.
From Tennessee to the Loop. Holla.
All right, Stat Philly.
Stat Philly, thank you for tuning in. No balls, no glory.
Coach, tell them. Sign them out, Coach.
Hey, Cardinals Cubs this weekend.
Hey, that's enough said, man. Hey, y'all, we thank y'all for tuning in, man. You guys take care. Peace. Be out.